And Leroy Sané gets past two players, then passes it over to Mohamed Salah, and his goal is... If you need coins, go ahead and use the code in the description below. It is Johnny for FIFA Coin Zone. And also, if you want to play for some real money, go ahead and click the link for gamersaloon.com and sign up. Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the Schalke career mode. This is the season finale. So if you assistant coaches could go ahead and smash over the 1,500 likes, that would be amazing. I certainly believe that this career mode really deserves it. It's a lot of fun to record. It's the most fun that I've had in like the past 2 months, in my opinion. And you can see right here that we have to play against Cologne, Paderborn, and Hamburg. And then against Hamburg in the cup final as well. So we have quite like the easier opponents in the Bundesliga, let's put it that way, because these are not really the teams that you would expect us to lose against. And also, I asked you assistant coaches if Bayern Munich would actually lose the game against Freiburg. You can see it at the bottom. They're playing against Freiburg, who are sitting in 5th place. And that will be the first time that they would lose a match, because they have just gone ahead and had an unbeatable season. So hopefully that will happen. And also Mesut Özil, this guy, Mesut, did I just say Mesut? Oh my god, Mesut Özil is the guy that a lot of you guys were suggesting, because he played for Schalke back in the day. And back in the day when he was playing for Schalke, I actually thought that he was the most terrible player who played at Schalke, because he was playing center defensive midfielder. Can you imagine Özil playing center defensive midfielder? Yeah, exactly. 0 strength, 0 tackling. So that was probably the worst position he has ever played in his life. And a lot of you guys were saying I should get him back. But one good thing happened straight away in this episode. Choupo-Moting is back from his injury right here in the first attack of Cologne. He's trying to defend them, but he loses the ball and they move on into a really nice attack. There is the shot that lands on the post, or better said on a crossbar. And Choupo-Moting straight away with not really the best moves on there, losing the ball against the opponent. And Paco was now through one-on-one against the keeper. But no, the defender gets there in the last split second, so Paco is not able to score that one for our team. And you can clearly see that Cologne were also trying to win this match, because they just don't want to drop down into the relegation spots. I don't even know, but I'm expecting them to be at the bottom. But what a mistake from the goalkeeper from Cologne. That could have been a goal if the defender wasn't really cautious at that point. But take a look at this run. Choupo-Moting is through one-on-one against the keeper, shoots. It's the post. Well, at least at hitting the aluminium, it's also quite equal so far. And in the 39th minute is Cologne once again in the attack, this time with Uja. He scores. No, this could not happen, man. I need every single goal. I need every single clean sheet, and now I actually conceded. But we are in the next attack, this time with Choupo. One-on-one against the keeper, and he will not miss it. 63rd minute, it is a goal from Choupo-Moting, who comes back from his injury and scores straight away. But we are not done yet. We need one more goal. Joel Matip with the pass over to Hugo Mayo. Mayo with the pass over to Choupo. Choupo now over to Paco. Paco cuts inside, shoots, and he gets it past the goalkeeper. It's another goal for Schalke. It's 2-1. We have come back. And it seems like we are actually going to be winning this match. If we can hold on to this, that would be so important. Leroy Sané, Salah, and Meyer joining into the game in order to go ahead and maybe score one more. Yes, I was subbing in offensive players because I thought, hey, we should definitely go ahead and secure this win, because they were just playing way too good. And take a look at that pass. And what a shot. I couldn't believe it. Uja with probably the best goal I have conceded in this career mode. What an amazing pass, and straight away that direct volley from Uja. And it's 2-2. 80th minute, it's 2-2. I couldn't believe it. Look at this. What a pass that is. And my centre-back, Matip, was just not in the right position. And we are going closer to the 90th minute. But our centre-back, Hervedis, gets the ball, pass it over to Meyer. Meyer over to Choupo-Moting. One-on-one against the keeper. Is this going to be the game winner? Yes, Choupo gets this past the goalkeeper, and it is a goal for Schalke in the 90th minute. Choupo-Moting finishes it for Schalke, and we are getting the crucial 3 points against Cologne. And what a finish that is. What a run from our team. Just in the last attack, able to get it done. And Cologne now, we're trying to get the equalizer in the 90th minute. A cross coming in. Whew. Oh my god, that would have been epic. But sadly for them, they were not able to score it. And it is 3 points for Schalke in the end. What a match this has been. And Choupo-Moting, I love you, mate. You are just such a good striker. And I'm glad that I have really put you into the starting 11 and given you a chance. Even though I was believing that you are a winger, that was probably the worst decision. But putting you into the striking position was probably one of the best decisions I've made in this career mode. And now, after taking a look at the table, at the league table, we knew that Freiburg was now playing against Bayern Munich and I was playing against Paderborn. And I simmed the game. Draxler and Alcacer did score. And, whew, guys, 2-1 win for our team. It was quite close in the end, but still, it is, as you can see, now moving down, and you can see right here that Freiburg actually won it against Bayern Munich. It's insane. Freiburg has won against Bayern, and this is now the opportunity for us to go ahead and get the title. It's unbelievable. Bayern Munich destroyed their unbeatable season in the last match before the last match of the season. That was wrong, but Bayern Munich have 78 points. We have 78 points as well. They have a better goal difference, so I have to score as many goals as possible against Hamburg, and this game was title deciding. I had to score at least 4 goals, and Bayern Munich had to lose or at least not score too many goals. I mean, it's kind of tough. I don't know. A miracle has to happen for us to go ahead and beat Bayern. I mean, yes, they have lost their title as the unbeatable season, but you can see right here that Hamburg started off with a goal. It just doesn't. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. How did I concede a goal right there? Hamburg in the 8th minute now once again on the attack. They do get into the penalty area. They have way too much space. A lot of terrible defending. And it's 2-0. It's 2-0. Yeah. We had to go ahead and score at least 4 or 5 goals against Hamburg. And instead of that, we conceded 2 straight away. So, or let's put it this way, in order to be able to get the title, I needed to score 7 goals now. And at that point, mentally, this team gave up. It's done. Hamburg have beaten us straight away in the first half. No way. No freaking way. I couldn't believe this. Mathematically, Hamburg couldn't get relegated. They also couldn't get into the European competition. So why the hell were they playing so good against me? I couldn't understand. It made no sense to me. It just seems like they hated us. They just didn't like our team. They wanted Bayern Munich to be the champions. And on top of that, we conceded another goal. It's 4-0. And at this point, I just didn't know what to do, guys. Matip was just really disappointed of his team, especially the performance in the last match of the Bundesliga with the title right in front of us. I was expecting our team to go ham and destroy Hamburg, but we got destroyed. Nothing really worked out for us in this match. Hamburg completely decimated us, and Bayern Munich actually are going through and winning the title without even needing to play the last game. Currently, we are on 34 goals goal difference. And yeah, Bayern Munich will win their last game, and luckily, we could get revenge. Hamburg was our opponent in the German Cup final, and it was time for us to show them what they have done to us and beat them in the final in a match that they actually care about, because the Bundesliga match didn't mean shit to them, but they still completely destroyed us. And sadly, this game was set up 2 days after the match against Hamburg, so I just had to go ahead and play with a load of my youngsters against a team that has completely destroyed me in the Bundesliga match. And the starting lineup of our team looked like this. You can see it right here. Leroy Sané, yes, that's a good one. That is not actually a downgrade. Leroy Sané in the striking position. Salah, Meyer and Goretzka playing in the starting lineup, and also Klaassen in the center midfield position, a player that I'm really disappointed with because he hasn't grown at all. He never has shown anything on the pitch, and that is really disappointing. Only at the start of the season he was really good. He got like 2 volleys in the first match, I think, and then his season was basically done. There was no way for him to just go ahead and grow, and that really made no sense. And now we are in the cup final, and there is the second chance for Schalke. Boys, we are getting closer and closer. Hamburg is not able to hold us off from scoring or getting attacks in. 35th minute, it is Leroy Sané, the king, the prince, whatever you want to call him. He is just insane. This boy is scoring another goal in his career for Schalke, and that is one of the most important ones. It is in the final of the German Cup, and Choupo-Moting could have scored another one, but how the hell did I miss? I don't understand. How did I miss that one? Maximilian Meyer now on the ball. Pass it over to Geis. No, sorry, that was Klaassen. Klaassen now with the pass to Choupo-Moting. Choupo cuts inside once again, this time with his weak foot, but he actually scores it. It is 2-0 for Schalke against Hamburg in the cup final. We are just taking our revenge. Vendetta, man. Vendetta. And I just couldn't stop attacking. Honestly, I was just trying to score as many goals as I possibly could, because Hamburg have ripped our heart out in the last Bundesliga match, and it was time for us to just do the same to them. Mohamed Salah on the left hand side, no one could stop him. He will now cross it inside. It actually is dangerous because it was going towards the long post, and sadly we were not able to score from that attack. But we are making some changes. Götze, Alcacer and Julian Draxler are joining into the game in order to go ahead and score once more against our opponent, and they do lose the ball. Klaassen gets to it. It is Paco with the pass, and then an amazing pass from Goretzka over to, of course, Leroy Sané once again. The boy he is just incredible. I just can't say anything bad about this guy. 68 rated legend. Proper legend. He is now the super sub. He has taken over from Dwight Gale. Talking about Dwight Gale, he has now made a transfer to Bristol City. How funny is that? I don't really know what's going on in this FIFA season. Like, honestly, in FIFA 15, I bought Bacca to AC Milan. What happened? He went to AC Milan. I had like Dwight Gale, who was a sick player. He was the super sub for me. And then he changed over from my FIFA career mode team, Crystal Palace, to Bristol City. But lads, we have won the German Cup in the end. It is a 3-0 victory with 2 goals of Leroy Sané. And our captain, Joel Matip, will now raise the trophy, and the fans are happy about this one. We at least have gotten 1 trophy in this season. That is something I really wanted. I really wanted at least 1 cup. I actually thought towards the end that we could win the Bundesliga title. I believed in it. But Hamburg completely destroyed us. But we have destroyed them in the only match that really mattered to them in the season, which was the German Cup final, because they finished somewhere in mid-table, and we are actually getting around 10 million added to our budget thanks to the tournament prize money of the Bundesliga, and also thanks to the tournament prize money of the Cup. And also Hugo Mayo just says, hey, thank you for playing me. Thank you for trusting in me. And now, in order to keep the money for the next season, I put everything in a wage budget. And then I did go ahead and give like 2 young players all this money, and I wanted to get rid of them. So I gave them all the money and then decided to go ahead and sell them in the next season. But that will be something that you guys will see later on. This right here is the league table in the end, and Bayern Munich are the champions. Borussia Dortmund coming in 3rd place, Bayer Leverkusen in 4th place, and Freiburg, the biggest surprise of the season, ending up at 5th place. Schalke obviously in the 2nd spot. We do get some Champions League football in the next season, and we don't have to qualify for it. We don't have to go through a qualification. So it seems like there is another big source of money coming in for Schalke in the next season. We did quite well in this one, but we didn't get to have the top scorer of the season. We didn't get Choupo-Moting to the top because he got injured shortly before the season ended. I believe that he could have gotten to it, but Kiesling actually had like 19 goals, I believe. So he was just on top form. Paco Alcacer nowhere near as good as I expected him to be. The same with Götze. A lot of people were saying, hey, Götze is the highest rated player in your team, why are you selling him? That makes no sense, and you are just a bad player, you can't play with him. And boys, why am I able to play with like all these players in this team? Why am I able to score goals with Leroy Sané all the time? He's 68 rated. He's 10 times better than Götze in this season. So it's not about me only. It's also about my playing style. And if Götze doesn't fit my playing style, then I have to go ahead and sell him. That's the only reason I actually want to sell him in the next season. Yes, he is probably the biggest German talent in the game. He's 87 rated. But in my opinion, I could have a lot better center attacking midfielder in my team. And also, when we are talking about transfers, I also want to get rid of Paco Alcacer. Yes, guys, I have decided, and I've told you guys that I certainly want Antoine Griezmann in my team, or Griezmann. I don't know how you guys want to pronounce him. He's French, so I'm assuming it's Griezmann. So he is someone I always wanted to try in my career modes, never got to. So if we can actually go ahead and keep the money for the next season, which is around 25 million, I believe, and then get like the budget from the next season, that will be around like 35 million. I think we could definitely go ahead and get Griezmann into the striking position, and also go ahead and get a top class center attacking midfielder. Currently, I am tending towards either Kevin De Bruyne or probably Teixeira. Yeah, because Teixeira, I just know that he is an amazing center attacking midfielder. We had him in this team and we all know how good he is. So he might have an edge over Kevin De Bruyne, but you guys can go ahead and tell me in the comments down below, what do you think should I do? I know for a fact that Teixeira is higher rated than Kevin De Bruyne. Teixeira is like 86 rated by now. Yes, I know, that's insane. We sold him when he was 83 rated, so he's still growing. And Kevin De Bruyne is like 85 rated right now. I checked it out right after ending this episode. So what do you guys think? Should I get Teixeira back into the team? I think a straight swap would work with both of these players. It is either going to be Teixeira or Kevin De Bruyne. Leave some comments down below. I don't want to put up a straw poll because I know that most people would go for the famous one, which is Kevin De Bruyne, and I don't want that to happen. I actually want people to go ahead and tell me in the comments down below why I should get a player. So if you have a really good argument for why I should get Teixeira, go ahead and tell me. And also if you have a really good argument why I should get Kevin De Bruyne, go ahead and tell me. I will be convinced by your comments and go ahead and make the transfer. Mesut Özil is not going to make it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button. This was an amazing season and the next one will be even better.